So when your garlic is 1/2 to 3/4 brown, that's when it's telling us that it's time to pull out garlic and put it in an airy, fairly dark place so that it dries well. You can put it in a shed. You can hang it from the rafters. You can lay it on a bench, just making sure that it has enough airflow around it. You can put a fan in there, and so that it helps aid in the drying process. So when I was cutting off my garlic scapes the last time, I missed a couple, kind of on purpose. And I just wanted to show you, this is the seed head that would come on your garlic, okay? And every one of these, if I can get it open, there's little seeds in here. And every one of these little seeds will actually produce a garlic, okay? And it would take several years to get a large enough garlic to be able to plant. So you'd have to plant, harvest, and it would take several years. So on our pulling of the garlic, you can have a wheelbarrow handy or a big weed bucket. So we're just gonna grab and give it a good yank. I always tap the soil off, and here's our garlic head with the roots, okay? So after, I'm just gonna use my garden bed here as a pretend drying surface. So we'd lay them all out, not necessarily on top of each other, but next to each other. If you had a fan, if this was your shed, you could blow the air on it. And then when these are 100% dry, you want to cut these extra roots off the bottom. You'll cut your stalk, leave a little bit, but you can cut your stalk here about 1 inch. And your skin will be really papery and non-moist, and then you can take excess of the paper off, but not all, okay? And after your drying process, I like to sort my heads of garlic per size, okay? And if I have smaller heads, I usually keep those for eating or processing. And then the larger cloves, not necessarily the largest heads, I like to keep for planting in the fall. So when you are replanting in the fall, you gotta wait until the weather gets cool enough. Sometimes it's the 3rd week in October. Last year, I don't think I planted mine till almost mid-November because last fall was quite warm. Okay, so our pretend shelving. Lay out your garlic so that they have a little bit of room in between and they can dry. Sometimes if they're sitting together and touching for excess time, the moisture from each other, they can cause a bad spot on them. And that's it. I will show the process of cleaning up the heads when they are all dry. And we'll go through and see that together.